Hi guys, welcome to the Resinator. It's UV Tuesday, so I'm going to be making some musical note pendants. These bezels came from Beebeecraft.com and I'm currently taking part in their YouTube program. So basically I get some free products and I use them to make videos for them. The program's open to anyone who's got more than 100 subscribers on their channel, and I'll pop the link for that in the description. It's a great little website. They do everything from bezels to tools to moulds, all kinds of things there. So yeah, go and have a look. I've got a discount code for them as well, and I'll pop that up at the end. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to go away and get everything ready, bring the camera down, and I'll be back in a sec. So I've set everything up. Let's get rid of that hair. My hair gets everywhere. So I've put the bezels on the tape. I've given them a really good push down to try and get a good seal on the tape, to try and avoid any leakage. I've chosen my colours. I'm going to use red and blue from the Let's Resin Alcohol Ink range, and I'm also going to pop in a little bit of glitter. So I'm going to mix both of my colours, and then I'm just going to cover one over with my trusty yoghurt pot with a black glove on it. Should only need one drop, I think, of each colour. But we'll see what the colour's like when we mix it in. Obviously you don't want it too dark because the light needs to get through the colour to cure the resin. Not sure about that blue. I might put another one in. Is that going to sit on there, or is it going to fall? See, one drop of this red is enough, I think. It's quite an intense colour. I quite like this red as well. Most people that do resin all know that it's very difficult to get a true red. Now, although this isn't a true red, it is a really nice shade still. Sometimes reds are too pink. I think I will put another drop of the blue in there. Hopefully it won't make it too dark. No, that's better. Let's move those out the way a second while I add some glitter. Hopefully that's not too much. Okay, so I'm going to move the red out of the way and cover it over. And let's bring that in. Give it another press down. I've got a crease in my mat. I really need to get another mat. So I'm going to move this over a little bit because I don't want the crease to affect how this lays on the tape. Okay, let's do it. This may be more than one layer, but we'll see how it goes. I really like this blue. I'm just putting it in the wider areas of the bezel, and then I can tease it down with a cocktail stick if it doesn't flow as well. I think I need a tiny little bit more here, just so that there's enough to flow down into this really narrow pointy bit. That's a technical term, narrow pointy bit. And I think I'll put a little bit more in there. I think I've got a little bit of leakage there. So I'm actually going to give that a cure now, I think. So that layer's cured, but I am going to do the other one and give that its first layer. Mix that glitter in again a bit. Now I got the tiniest bit of leakage there, but I don't actually think you'd be able to tell. So let's go ahead with the red. And again, I'm going to need to use the cocktail stick, I think, to get it to flow in these. There's some quite thin areas in this one. And I should imagine I'm going to need to do a bit of bezel cleanup before I cure it as well. That does seem to be running down itself though, so that's cool. Might have got away with that. I think I've got away with that. Okay, so I'm actually going to cure that. So that's cured now. I don't know if I want to do another layer on that. I don't think I will. No, I think, I don't know. Let's do it. Let's just do it. It'll only be a thin one though. Just so it looks a bit more domed, I think. It'll give it a nicer finish. I'm not being particularly tidy, but I am gonna give the bezel a little bit of a clean up before I cure that. But it is a nicer finish. Let's give the other one another layer. I've tried to choose colours that would go with the gold colour of the bezel. I tend to favour silver more than gold because it's just what I prefer to wear. And I forget that some people do actually prefer gold, so I think I might have gone a bit overboard there. Let's use the cocktail stick to draw some of that up. There we go. And I'm just going to give that a little bit of a clean up, if I can find a clean micro brush. There it is. So just gonna touch up the edges of the bezel. I think here I went over a little bit there. Okay. So I'm going to give this a good 3 minutes on the top, and then I'm going to flip it over and give it another 3 minutes. So these have been cured on both sides now, and I can see a hair on there. Oh, fortunately, it's obviously gone on there after. So let's take these off. I can see there was a little tiny bit of leakage there. I'm going to pop them on a piece of white paper and bring them up. Oh no, there is a hair on that. Just a second, let's see if I can get it. It was an eyelash and it wasn't stuck. Okay, let's bring them up. There we go. I'm actually really pleased with them. They're really pretty. I have no idea if I've got the notes the right way around. I'm sure my husband, who's a musician, will tell me. But yeah, I like the colours. They're really cute little bezels. There's a tiny bit of leakage there. I'll be able to flick that off with a knife probably. But yeah, I really like those. So go and have a look at Beebeecraft. Like I say, they're a great little craft supplies website. I've got a 10% discount code off your order, and that's Resinator 10. That's valid till October 2026. If you like what I'm doing, please stick a like on this video and consider subscribing to the channel. It's free. It's a couple of little clicks and it really helps me grow the channel. Thanks to everyone who's already subscribing. It's a really supportive community. You're all fab. Links to everything that I've used will be in the description, and also the link for the Beebeecraft YouTube program that I'm taking part in. Links to be at the Etsy store and to buy me a coffee are also there. Anything that comes in from those goes straight back into the channel. All that's left to say is thank you guys, have a good day, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.